welcome again on this Wednesday morning at this Live Light production. And I'm Charl Botha. As you will remember, last Wednesday we started out on the 10 important life lessons we are often taught too late. The first one we had a look at was, you have your own journey. Implying with that there is no highway to success or to a meaningful life. As is the case with every journey, your journey and mine has its unique challenges, miracles, detours, etc. As I have explained with the example of bungee jumping, most of us failed to do what we've committed for because of our fear. So the second lesson was, don't allow fear to rob and steal those things you have committed to do. Because that moment, this day, present us with a wonderful opportunity to build memories for a lifetime. And to grow more and more in what we were intended to be. The third lesson was, putting into practice what you've learned. You and the situation you're finding yourself in can only change once you've decided to do something about it. Do you perhaps remember the beautiful song sang by F.R. David, Words Don't Come Easy? The past few months I came to learn that quite often words do come easy, and that the doing part, the putting into action, usually is much harder to do, and most of the time fall along the wayside. So the fourth lesson we need to learn is, nothing that is worthwhile doing it comes easy and without sacrifice. If you want to have a good life with a successful career, emotional satisfaction, and trustworthy friends, you have to work hard at it. Remember, Einstein said, if you keep on doing the same things the way you did it before, you can't expect different results. The other question you have to ask yourself is, how compelling is my goal? Is it so compelling that I'm willing to sacrifice and to give up on a number of things that are stumbling blocks on my way? Opposed to that, we sometimes only commit for change when our desperation level exceeds our level of fear. Staying where you are will only result in turning your rut into a grave. And do remember, the difference between a rut and a grave is only the depth. And the fifth lesson is, whenever you fail, and take my word for it, you are going to fail. Get up and start all over again. Ever tried? Ever failed? No matter. Try again, fail better. Or, as someone else has said, your dream doesn't have an expiry date. Take a deep breath and try again. But do remember, every failure has a lesson that we need to learn in order to grow through it. At the beginning of this year, I just realized again how totally unrealistic we sometimes are in our wishes that we extend to one another. We wish each other only the best, to such an extent that the prosperity will start to bore you. As we've said previously, you don't grow and develop muscles by sitting in the lazy boy and watching a workout on TV. Another very good question is, what is failure? The saying indeed says, aim for the stars and you'll reach the moon. But the danger in the saying is that most of us, most of the time, set too high a goal for ourselves. And I can assure you, I speak of experience. Whenever I skipped a few days of training, I would then commit to exercise again. And in that very first day after the break, I tried to catch up with everything that I've lost for a couple of weeks. I totally overexert myself, which lead to me feeling so bad and so stiff and so full of pain that it's so much harder to start the next day again. Set realistic goals and take one step at a time. The saying goes, growing old is mandatory, Growing up is optional. In the same vein, I want to say, failure is mandatory. Learning from it is optional. Go out there and chase your dreams. You will experience failure, but you will rise and you will learn from it. And by taking one step at a time, you will become the winner you were intended to be. Be blessed, and I'm looking forward to next Wednesday when we'll be sharing again.